Hello, YouTube modelers. Hope everybody's doing good. Just going to do a quick live polishing on the extreme lacquer, Testors lacquer here. So this is how I do it. It's what works for me. Hope maybe you can learn some helpful hints from it. But anyways, give me a minute here. I'm going to give just a second, guys. I give Nephi something to eat, so. But yeah, on the lacquer clear, you don't really need to use aggressive sanding paper. I've got 1500 wet dry and 2000 wet dry. I won't be using this on this extreme lacquer clear. It's this clear is a little bit softer than like your 2K clear, so you don't need to use a real aggressive paper. So we'll let some people get in here and see what happens. We'll go from there. I don't know if my audio is good. Hope everything is people could hear. But anyways, polishing this extreme lacquer from Testors, it polishes pretty nice. Hey BK, how you doing? I'll try to, BK. This is how I do things. That doesn't mean it's right or not. This extreme lacquer is a little bit softer than your 2K clear or your automotive clear, so you don't need to use such an aggressive sandpaper on it. I showed this earlier, but I do have 2000 and 1500. I won't be using this. What I will be using. Oh, wait a second. I don't know if you can read or not. This is the 3000 by Tamiya. And then I have, this is 3000 Trizac from 3M. And then I have the 5000 Trizac from 3M, which is super soft. I mean, you can't really do anything with it. So I was kind of waiting, get a few more people on here, but I guess we don't need to, do we? They can watch the video later, right, BK? So what I like to polish with is for this extreme lacquer is the Tamiya Fine. It works out great, especially with this. Like this 3M, this is a rubbing compound. I won't be using this on this. I'm not for sure, BK. I don't know if it is enamel or lacquer. If I seen the can, I could tell you. It might be more on the enamel side, but don't quote me on that. But anyways, this is a rubbing compound. This is a little too aggressive for this one coat lacquer wet look, so I won't be using that. I use this primarily for 2K clear. This machine polish from 3M. I use this on the 2K clear stuff. Not all the time, so we won't be using this or working with this tonight. So we'll get it out of the way. This Mist and Shine from Wizards is a good product for cleaning the body and put a little bit of a wax on it. It works good. You don't have to have it. And the Novus one, this works really good. So, but anyways, What I polish with is just plain old T-shirt. I know there's a lot of guys out there that use the hand tools or the machine tools. I think I do have one of them polishing wheels, but I don't use them. So I don't know. I mean, it looks okay there in the video, but there is orange peel in it. I've got another light here, trying to get some light on it, so we can get. Maybe that ain't so good. But we're gonna hit the roof. I'm gonna sand the roof just a little bit, then you can see the orange peel in it. I mean, sure, yeah. In the video, it looks like it's got a really nice shine, but you can see how it's kind of hazy around the edges. So we'll give this a light sand. We're going to start off with the Tamiya 3000, which is probably a little aggressive for this. I just, a little bit of warm water, a little bit of dish soap, because it helps clean as you're doing it. Keeps the material from, sanding material from getting all over the body. So we'll give a quick strike here and see what happens. We're just going to hit it lightly, just so you guys can dull it down a little bit, just see the high and low spots for the orange peel. Oh, let me get a paper towel here, excuse me. I don't know if I'm getting a very good shot of that or not, maybe too much light on it. But you can see, the dull spots now and the shiny spots. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. But that's what you're trying to polish out is the orange peel. So we're going to do some more sanding on it. But I hit it just a little bit with the 3000. We'll hit it just a little bit more. I don't know, maybe we can get you to hear it when it's sanded. See how coarse sounding that 3000 is? Pretty coarse sounding, so we'll quit using this one. Dry it off. I don't know if you can see the shiny spots and the dull spots, but you're sanding out the orange peel. This will get rid of that hazy shine. Now I'm going to start using the Trizac 3000. This ain't as coarse as the Tamiya 3000. I don't know if you can hear the difference in the papers on my rough hands, but there is a big difference. So let's see what happens here. So this 3000 is really nice to use if you can get your hands on it. Your automotive paint stores carry it. Some parts stores has it. It's just a 3M product. This extreme one coat lacquer, it sands down pretty quick anyways because it's softer clear than 2K or enamels. So okay, thanks BK. Yeah, we're going through a snowstorm right now here. I live in Iowa, and it's pretty nasty here. Yeah, so what you're looking for as you're sanding it, you dry it off, just, the shiny. I got your list, talk, Charlie Mac. Thanks for showing up, Charlie. I would backtrack, Charlie, but you can watch the video from the beginning so you can see it. I'm just using the Trizac paper. You don't need to sand aggressively on this. The extreme one coat, as you can see, the orange peel is kind of going away. The shiny spots are getting eliminated. So I think we're ready for 5000 grit now, which is the 5000 Trizac, if you guys can read that. That's the only two things I really use is 3000 and 5000. I know a lot of guys go out there and they start off with 1000 all up way up to 12,000. For myself, I don't need to do it that way. Oh, that flash freeze ain't no good, BK. We went through that today so far. Now we're getting a lot of wind and drifting. But anyways, so now we'll just go over with the 5,000. You don't have to sand hard. Well, it depends on how rough the paint is. Like I said, just keep drying it off, looking at it. Make sure all your shiny spots are kind of gone, and just don't break through on the edges. That's the only thing that's really bad. Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear it? You can hardly hear it sanded. So this 5,000 is pretty smooth stuff. To me, you don't need 6, 7, 8,000, 10,000, and 12,000 grit papers. That's just a lot of extra work to me. Yeah, but you got hit with snow the other day, didn't you, Charlie? I mean, it takes no time to sand this extreme one coat lacquer. So I mean, that's why you don't need aggressive papers. See how that 5,000 started bringing back a little bit of a sheen on the this lacquer. So yeah, you don't need. I mean, people that want to sand with more and more lighter grit papers are more than welcome to. But me, I don't think you need to. So I think this is ready to be polished on now. Well, that's good, Charlie. So like I was saying, this is just a piece of t-shirt. I think it's Hanes. I guess it don't matter which brand it is. Like earlier I was saying, there are a lot of guys out there like to use the machine polishing and things with the little buffing pads on them and stuff. I've got them. I tried them once, and I really didn't care for it, so it wasn't for me. Yeah, but this Tamiya compound, the fine, works great for this extreme lacquer. It works great. I've used it on 2K clear, and it works just fine for that too. So, but it don't take much to get a shine back up on this lacquer. You don't need a lot. I'll see a little dab there. I'll just hit one side here, and I know the guys with the machines, they would have probably been done by now, but anyways. I mean, it don't take much to bring the shine back up. So I guess you can see the difference there. We'll put just a little bit more on it, and that side of the roof will be done. Not what? BBDs? So just go over a little bit more, and I know the machine things are probably a lot quicker. There are polishing pads on the Dremels and drills and stuff. If you're polishing 2K clear and stuff, 2K clear likes to have a little heat put into it when you're polishing it, rubbing on it, whatever. So, I mean, you just gotta see how that's coming up. You can't. I mean, I suppose my camera ain't picking up real well, but then you can see the other side. So then if you look at the deck lid, see how the deck lid's got that haze to it versus the roof. You can catch the orange peel in it and stuff. Yes, Charlie, I agree. I feel more comfortable doing it by hand because it'd be my luck that I would catch an edge or something to tear the body in half, maybe. I don't know. Pull a bent window out or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I agree. Thanks, Charlie. It don't take much to get a shine on it. Just well, we've only been sitting here 14 minutes doing a lot of talking, and it comes around pretty decent. It's easy to do. It's all about patience sometimes, Charlie. You know, back in the day, I mean, well, I don't know if you remember, Charlie. You know, they hand polished their lacquer paint jobs. I mean, you know, they'd put what 9, 8, 9, 10 coats of clear on. You know, sand in between each coat, and hand polish it out. So a little bit of work takes nothing. And I'll take a clean shirt. We'll see what it looks like with the novice on it now, wax wise. This novice works good. Good for cleaning, you know, and that, you know, not really, it's not a wax. So I think, I don't know if my camera's picking it up very well or not. That roof is actually flat now, no orange peel. To see it in person is different, so it really don't show. So now we can do the trunk lid, or we could do down the side or something. Hey Jim, how you doing? Oh Jim, you can. I mean, it's not bad to do. So here is Tamiya 3000. It's on, you know, the foam pad. I was showing this earlier. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. That's the 3000 from Tamiya, and this is 3M's 3000. I don't know if you can hear the difference or not, but there is a difference. So we're going to hit this deck lid now. I don't know if you can catch the orange peel in it, because after this had dried down from a week ago, it started showing, you know, more and more orange peel. It's just the way it does. So we'll lightly hit it here. Drip some water in my computer, I guess. I don't know if you can hear it sanding. And this 3000 is pretty rough. I don't know if you can catch the edges a little bit there of the orange peel. The center pretty well sanded down already. Let me grab a toothpick here. Excuse me. We do have like a dirt nib thing here, so we'll get that gone. But along this edge here, I don't know if you can see the shiny and dull spots now from the sanding. So we'll hit this a little bit more. Just, you gotta be careful not to break through. I only put 2 coats on this body, so if it was 2K clear, I'm not so worried about it, because it, you know, goes on much flatter, and it can take, you know, more aggressive sanding than just 1 coat lacquer. Just that little, there's a little dirt spot. I gotta get that yet. I had to use this paper on it. Hope it don't sand through to a discoloration of a white spot or something. Okay. So now we're gonna put the 3000, the Tamiya 3000 away. We're gonna grab the 3000 from Trizac by 3M, and then we're gonna go over that a little bit, because it's a lot. It don't have the coarseness as the Tamiya does, so it's much better to use. And you just got to hold the bottle the best way you can. You know, I try to keep my hand on the inside, just kind of keep it stable. Whatever works, you know. And I'm not pushing real hard. Like I was telling, you know, when I started the video, you know, I do put a little dish soap in my water. It helps keep the body clean, kind of lubricates it, you know. Okay, so that dirt spot, that was up in this general area here is gone now. There's no shiny spots, so now we're going to hit it with the 5000 Trizac, and then we'll be ready to polish. It doesn't take much. If I wasn't sitting here talking and trying to share what I was doing, I could probably have this body done in less than an hour by hand. And them guys that use the Dremels and stuff with the polishing pads on them, they do a great job too, but it just scares me to do it. I just don't want to take no chances of catching the body, burning an edge. So Jim, I don't usually spray lacquer. It depends on what I'm building. I do use 2K clear. I mean, it's great to use, but I'm trying to do these videos for the guys that like to use the lacquer and the aerosol cans, so they could, so people know that you don't have to have an airbrush to get great results on your model. This one was all done by aerosols, and this body wasn't even primed, Jim. So we sanded the body, and then we sprayed the color on, let it sit for a day, then we put the clear on. Hey Ron, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I hope everybody's having a good day. And like I was showing before, this Tamiya, I used the Tamiya Fine. It works great. It doesn't take much, and that's probably a little too much. But we'll hit this deck lid now, trunk lid, deck lid, however you guys want to call it, and see how it works. It usually comes up pretty quick. Like I was saying earlier, I don't need to use several different grit sandpapers. The finest grit I use is the 5000. I don't go any more than that. So, I mean, you can do it however you like. But to me, I think sanding up to 12,000 is overkill myself. There's one pass with the compound on 5000 grit. So, I mean, of course, lacquers are a little bit softer than your 2Ks and your enamels. So, we'll go over it again a little bit. Good old white t-shirt. Works great for polishing with. I remember one time, long time ago, I like to go back and forth, Charlie. If you go opposite direction of what you sand, it helps. You could do circular motions, but either way will work. But I like to just go back and forth because you're staying in one area and you're keeping it warm. You don't really have to warm clear up, I guess. These clears here. Well, here, we'll do some circular motions. It don't make much of a difference. Whatever you're comfortable with, Charlie. How's that for an answer? But I think if you go back and forth, you can go a little bit faster with a little more pressure. Right, BK? I mean, while you're doing this, you can feel what your material is doing. You'll notice the resistance gets lighter and lighter as you're polishing. Even your old nubs, Charlie. When we're machine polishing on 2K clear, I start out at 1400 RPMs on my buffer. So, hey Fred, thanks for stepping in. All right, so we use 3,000, 5,000, and Tamiya fine. We'll show it again twice on that without a machine, and that's the result you can get with aerosol paints. Let's clean up with the Novus here. I mean, do you have to paint a model with an airbrush to get good results? No, you do not. I'm not sure, BK. Charlie, your motorcycle came out awesome. I'll say that right here on the video. It'll be the last time I admit anything in public. You know, Fred over there at his channel, he uses that TS13 Tamiya, which is a great clear too. And Fred, do you spray that through the airbrush, or do you just right out of the can? Okay, guys, there you go. Good old aerosol paint. Couple passes with some the compound for Tamiya, the fine. A little bit of Novus, and that's the results you get. So I see, Fred. Either way, I mean, airbrushed or aerosol, you get the same results. So yeah, I use toilet paper, a little final wipe down or whatever. Guess we can do the bottom of this door area here. See how that works out. See how bad the orange pill is. Grab that good old Tamiya 3000. I don't know if you guys can hear it sanding or not, but it's pretty coarse. I don't know if you guys could catch the shiny and dull spots there, so you get an idea what I'm sanding out. I think that's good enough for that Tamiya paper. We'll get the Trizact out. I'm not going to sit here and polish the whole body. We're just going to do a few areas. Just give you guys, you know, an idea what can be done here. $28. I mean, this lacquer sands down really quick, so you don't need tons of different grit sandpapers. Let's hit it with some 5,000, do some polishing on it. Yeah, I tried to sand along the molding lines with them. I don't like to go across them because you can burn through so quickly. So I'll do a lower side than the upper side, or vice versa, whatever's comfortable. Then getting around these door handles sometimes. Thanks, Fred. Who are you talking to, Charlie? What rocket are you talking about, Charlie? All right, so that area is sanded. Grab the old polishing compound and be happy. Oops, that's probably a little too much there. Yeah, smell the rag. See which one. Oh, not that one. This is the polishing one. I got 3 grandchildren. I ain't got no great grandchildren yet, thank God. Yeah, so you guys get yourself some Tamiya fine rubbing compound there. It works great. Wouldn't be scared to use it at all. I mean, it don't take much to get a shine up. So we'll hit it just a little bit more and be happy. So would you guys be interested in seeing a paint job just using Tamiya paint without clear coat? Ooh, that was a little too much compound there. Yeah, when you guys get around your emblems and stuff, you just gotta be careful. You know, you can sand through real quick, like, and you don't want to do that. And you can feel as you're polishing, you know, as it smooths out, the resistance of your cloth ain't gonna gets lighter and lighter. But there's the bottom of that door. And that's what it looked like before, kind of gritty looking. So it don't take much, guys. We'll hit it with some Lenovas and be happy. So it don't take much. If you guys seen this in person, it looks better than on screen. So, all right. So that's extreme. That's what you can get with that extreme one coat lacquer. That's the finish you can get with right out of the can. Not bad to do. It sprays nicely. Don't need an airbrush. So that works out great. Now, let's do something else here. Well, get on that bitch, Fred. So this is my finishing up February group build car here. And this car has no clear coat on it. This is Tamiya right out of the can. And I don't even think I primed this body. So, but anyways, let's do something here. So you guys can see there's no clear coat on this and what can be done with Tamiya paints. So we're just going to deck a little sand here. I'm just going to use the 3000 on a little bit. I don't know if you can see the red on there or not, but there's red. So you know there's no clear coat. We're going to hit with the 5000 a little bit. You know, so I do believe this is lacquer. Okay. Good enough. You can see there's no shiny spots there now or whatever. So, and there's the red off the rag. I do believe, and this is TS8 to my color. So that's what I used on that one. So, okay. Thanks, Ron. So we'll hit this a little bit. There's the compound. I'll bring it on screen here. Charlie will be having a heart attack if he can't see. Oh yeah, Ron. See, there's no clear coat on this one. You can even hear it. Actually, I was trying to go back when I actually started this model. It's been, oh, probably 7 years when I started this kit and I parked it. So it's been around a while. Excuse me. See, I mean, it shines up pretty fast. So anybody says you have to use 2K clear, don't listen to them. Use it if you want to, but you don't have to. I mean, I use it, don't get me wrong. You just got to be careful when you're doing the single stage colors like this, not to sand through on edges. All righty. Yep, see? No clear, guys. Wasn't kidding you. Here's my other rag. A little bit of Novus. And this takes off color too, so. It will take off color too, but that's fine. Just a deeper shine. I mean, sure, doing these wide open areas and stuff is easy. You know, you get in these little other spaces and stuff, you just got to take your time. Now, this mist and shine is good for cleaning. It's just a detailing for high gloss. So you get this at your local automotive paint store or whatever. All right, I think you can get it anywhere you want it. There you go, guys. That one can't get much flatter than that. So I hope these videos help, guys. I hope I do a good job at them. And good, Fred. All right. But anyways, I hope this video was helpful, guys. Oops, get that wiped off there. Yeah, so just getting a few items and an old t-shirt, a little bit of polishing compound. It don't take much to get this. So this is Tamiya without clear. This is extreme lacquer, one coat lacquer, both cars out of aerosol cans. So it can be done, guys. Anybody got any questions or anything? Thanks, Charlie. Yes, it is, Fred. Proof right there. You know, guys, a lot of guys out there, they don't have access to 2K clear and airbrushes and stuff, thinking they can't compete with a 2K clear, are dead wrong. You can compete with 2K clear with rattle cans. I guarantee it. And I know I talked about this Tamiya here. This compound works great on everything. Like I was showing earlier in the video, at the beginning of the video, this is machine polish from 3M. This works good. It's a swirl remover for black, dark colors and stuff. I use it on 2K clear. And then I've got the 3M rubbing compound, which this is for 1,500 and 2,000 grit sanding marks, or 3,000 or whatever. But you don't need to use this kind of stuff on the extreme lacquer or the Tamiya colors. It's just a little too heavy for them, in my personal opinion. Guys out there use McGuire's and stuff, which is good stuff to use. So recess is almost up there, Fred. I think we went over polishing. I hope these are helpful for you guys. Or I think Carla's almost got dinner ready. I don't know why she's up there cooking. I should be cooking, I guess. Nephew's over here behind me. No casting in the house, huh, BK? But anyways, guys, I'm going to probably end this live stream here. I don't know what's going to be next. Maybe we'll do a Tamiya paint job next without clear. We'll spray a body and then we'll polish it, which that's probably a waste of time, but we'll try it. So, well, BK, that Rust-Oleum is slow sometimes. I know a lot of guys use the Rust-Oleum. I have yet to use it or try it. Sorry. Cool. Yeah, protect that counter there, BK. But anyways, guys, I'm going to bring this one to an end now. We'll just see what's next on the. Oh, there's the hood. I polished that before I started this video, just to do a little test run on polishing. All right, guys. I'm going to say goodnight to y'all. I hope everybody's having a good evening. Anybody that's in the snowstorm, be safe. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to say goodbye and everybody take care now, okay?